Most riders and veterans would regard James "Gunny" Gregory as a true American hero. He's a rider, a vet, and the founder of the Run for the Wall, who has been raising awareness of POW issues since its founding in 1989. James Gregory grew up in Jacksonville and Daytona Beach, Florida. His love for the ocean and surfing began early, and going to high school across the street from the beach was an advantage for a kid with these interests.
In my fourth grade, we moved to Daytona Beach, where these bikers showed up every year. And in those days, they were mostly clubs. And as a teenager, I lived on the beach a lot. I was a surfer. I did paper routes and the usual. And a friend of mine got me on a little Cushman, I think it was a 90, and scared the death out of me. But I knew I wanted to get more into that. I was probably 14 or something.
It was during his childhood that James first encountered a 90cc Cushman scooter, sparking a lifelong fascination with two wheels. Enlisting in the Marines, James found a way to blend his love for surfing with his sense of duty. He chose the Marines because many of the bases were in places where he could use his free time surfing. While serving in Vietnam, he began dreaming about owning a Harley. His enthusiasm for motorcycles only grew stronger upon his return. He became an avid Harley rider and a steadfast supporter of the Harley Owners Group. In California, he found a way to support motorcyclist rights and eventually became the director of ABATE of California.
And I take my 30 days every year and leave, and I would ride the bike across country, Canada, Mexico, whatever. What really sparked it, honestly, if you're in Vietnam, you talk about two things when you get home: hot chicks and hot cars. And yeah, we all wanted to have a girlfriend, but everybody was talking about, the muscle cars of the 60s. And they're fine, but I thought, anybody can drive a muscle car. But it takes somebody with a little bit of gonads to get out there and ride a Harley across country. And I just thought, for me, that's the way to go.
In the late 80s, James connected with Ray Manzo, who had started Rolling Thunder, the Memorial Day ride into Washington, D.C. From this connection, the Run for the Wall was born. James scoped out the initial route when the Marines sent him to school in Indiana.
From California to Washington, D.C. is a 10-day ride, 3,000 miles. Of course, Rolling Thunder is just a couple hours around Washington, D.C. They're similar. They're both motorcycle things, but Run for the Wall is the longest, largest, oldest motorcycle ride of its type in the world. And completely different riding. We go 65 miles an hour, handlebar to handlebar, 400 miles a day for 3,000 miles in 10 days.
From its inception in 1989, Run for the Wall has united riders from across the country, raising awareness for POWs and culminating in a powerful connection with Rolling Thunder in Washington, D.C. It is the largest, longest, and oldest motorcycle ride of its kind in the world. Today, we celebrate James Gregory's incredible journey and his unwavering dedication to the motorcycle community and the cause of POW awareness. Congratulations, James, on your well-deserved induction into the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum's Hall of Fame.